everyone. I'm running a minute or two behind. My coffee was being a pokey joke being made. Anyway, I'm here now, and let me make sure I've got everything going. I need to get my iPad going so I can see comments. I'm trying something different this week. So as far as so I can see comments, because last week I couldn't see comments, and so hopefully I will see comments today. All right, somehow it's not coming up yet. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Cheryl Wright, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana. I'm originally from western Montana, but anyway, I live in the northeast part now. Wow, my Facebook on my iPad is just being real wonky. There we go. Oh, I thought I had the volume down. Okay, we're good to go. Anyway, today we're going to do some cracker boxes. I don't know if you saw that in my promo or my I dropped a hint to some of my people anyway that I was going to do cracker boxes today. So I have a couple other business items to share with you before we get started. And yes, the cracker boxes that I'm going to show you first are going to be from the Paper Pumpkin Kit this month, but the ones that I show you at the end are not Paper Pumpkin ones. So stick around and you'll see some fun, easy ways to make some little gift boxes, little cracker boxes. So I'm going to put you in the holder. Make sure you comment or say hi or like or do all that fun stuff. And it looks like I forgot to get the holder ready, so give me 2 seconds. I move it out of the way when I'm not doing my camera stand. There we go. So, okay. Show you the beautiful, flip you around, show you my beautiful outdoor Montana scenery. And then you're gonna get my hand for a minute while I get you in the holder. All right, get you kind of set up. Looks like you're doing fairly well. All right, there we go. All right, and we're off. So I told you there was a couple things I wanted to go through first. Just a few things that if you're one of my customers or would like to be, I have a rewards program that's just mine. That means that if you collect orders to a certain amount, I'm not going to go through it all right now. If you collect orders to a certain amount, then you get to order $40 in product from me free. So that is a promotion that goes on with me all the time. The other thing I have is the Get and Go Starter Kit promotion. This is a Stampin' Up! Promotion. If you're interested in getting the starter kit, now would be a great time to get it because it's got extra parts to it right now. A lot of times it doesn't have the extra parts. Usually you order $125 worth of product, you get a free Paper Pumpkin Kit and business supplies for $99. Right now they include all these other things also. You can get it if you want to start a business, but if you want to just be a hobby demonstrator or get it for the discount, that works too. If you do it for business, you might make some extra money for the holidays. But otherwise, you get these extra parts. These are card kits, so you'll have the pieces to make 16 cards right off the bat. So if you'd like any more information about that, let me know. And then Stampin' Up! Also just announced that there is going to be a designer series paper sale. And let me see if I get that my coffee out of the road. There's going to be a designer series paper sale for the month of October, and it's only on select papers, but it has some of our holiday papers and it's got some of our annual catalog papers. So it's got a little bit of everything, but not all of the papers. So, all right, so that is this 15% off, and that's for the month of October. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I told you, the first ones we're going to do are paper pumpkin. So I'm going to show you the paper pumpkin kit from this month. And in case you don't know, our paper pumpkin kit is is a monthly subscription. It's a craft kit that comes in a little box. Sometimes they're jazzed up, sometimes they're just our regular red boxes. And this one, the September one, is almost always Halloween treats. If you're not into Halloween, they make it so that you can use it for any type of fall. So this month's kit, I'm going to show you how it looks when you open it. All right, it's got an ink spot in it. They don't repeat the colors for over a year. So you get a little ink spot that you can use. It's got the stamp set. And this, like I said, is all about fall. It does have a witch's hat, but it also has a pumpkin without any kind of decoration. So whether you're a Halloween person or not, it's still a good deal for you. So this is also a little advertisement. They usually put one in for what the next kit's going to be, because you can order these month at a time, or you can order these a year at a time, or for 3 months or whatever. And you can have a little present show up on your door every month. So this one you have to be signed up by October 10th, and it is the Joy to the World. So it looks like it might be a good one. Usually the October and November kits have something to do with Christmas. So that's what we're looking forward to there. All right. Get a little drink of my coffee. There we go. So then the rest you open like a present. It always comes with some tissue paper. And I've seen people use the tissue paper for projects. And then it comes all wrapped up. And there's the cracker boxes we're going to make. I need to set that aside. And I am going to put the box aside. These boxes make great gift idea or gift packaging. Anyway, let's see what we have this month. Sure, I get started and my nose starts running. Darn allergies. Okay, so these are going to be the little cracker boxes. And they always send you like twine and adhesive, and there's some glue dots in there. What else do we have in here? Oh, little adhesive strips. That's kind of cool. All right, we're going to tuck that back in just so we don't misplace it before we need it. Then, where's my opening? Here are some of the other parts of it. Okay, so these are some black cats and some black flowers. These are some swirlies and some like lace. A bunch of leaves, like 3 sheets of leaves, 4 sheets of leaves. Some banners and white flowers. Oh, those are cute flowers, little posy kind of things. Cute little witches' hats. Oh, and I saw somebody cut right here and make a regular hat out of it instead of a witch's hat. That was kind of cute. Some little pumpkins and some banners. Well, we have 4 sheets of those. And then more curly cues and more laces. And then this is just the cardboard to kind of keep it all straight and pretty in there. And then this is our instruction kit, our instructions. So this has enough to make 20 cracker boxes, they call them. I think in Britain you can pull them apart and then they kind of pop and confetti and fun stuff fall out. Anyway, so these are the instructions on how to make it. They show it all to you. And a little measuring guide at the bottom, a little ruler. On the back, they show you a couple alternative projects And they also give you a list of what your kit should include because, you know, we are human and occasionally something gets left out of a kit. It also tells you what the coordinating colors are if you want to add more ink colors. Like I said, they send you one, but in addition to this one, basic black, of course, works, but Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pumpkin Pie, and White also work with this. But we're just going to use the Cajun Craze. We're just mostly after the cracker boxes today. So I'm going to put some of this stuff aside, and I'm going to start with, oh, look at that. So it looks like you can make the cracker boxes on this side or this side. Oh, I get it. So do you like the gingham or the striped better? I'm kind of more partial to the gingham, I think. Oh, let me check comments. Remember to say hi when you come on so I know you're there. All right, I just checked. I put a comment in there to make sure it was actually working. And it is today. Yay. So I'll have to see. So this is how it's being made, and you pop out the little squares, the little diamonds. And there are a few tools that would be beneficial to have out with this. I think if you have a bone folder, it would be helpful to burnish these just so it all kind of goes together well. All right, I have not read the directions, but I've made several cracker boxes, so I kind of know where I'm headed. All right, we're gonna go here, and just to make sure they stay down, I'm gonna burnish the edges. I had a wonderful craft weekend with some of my cousins last weekend, and I had to teach everybody what burnish meant. They all thought I was crazy. I told them, no, it's a real Stampin' Up term. It's a real term. We had an excellent time. We made fall wall decor out of paint sticks and, yeah, out of paint sticks. Oh, this is gonna wrap twice around. All right, now I need the directions because I usually only do like 4.5 of these panels. So we will see what happens next. Okay, so fold cracker boxes on the score lines with your desired finished pattern on the outside. We did that. And then step 3, put adhesive strip on the outside flap of the cracker box. Maybe these aren't square. Maybe these are roundish. These are roundish, maybe. Huh. All right, well, I'm learning as I go here. So put adhesive on the outside flap of the cracker box. So where's my adhesive little pouch? This is where I put a strip close to the folded edge. Overlap one full section on the box. Oh, so this isn't going to be a square one. This is going to be a rectangle one. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. They told us to put it close to the fold. Hopefully my head's not in the camera. Okay, so we're going to put it there. And this is where I would use my pokey tool, my take your pick tool, to pick up the adhesive. With the paper piercing end, it just gets poked under there, and then you just peel off the back, throw that in the trash, and then we're going to overlap just one. Oh, these are cool. I've never made anything but a square one. So you're going to overlap them and close it. There we go. So these are going to be kind of, oh, these are pentagons. My second graders, we learned about pentagons. So it has 5 sides. So, you know what? I forgot to burnish some of these edges. Oh, okay. Silly me. So now we're going to have to kind of do it Oh, Cheryl. So I forgot to burnish my edges. Okay, I'll fix that one later. We're gonna do another one. Oh, I did all the vertical lines, but I forgot to do the horizontal lines. Yeah, that's what happens when you're live, I guess. You just kind of, things don't go. I got so excited about the fact that it wasn't a square that I just went kind of went wonky on me. I've seen people make beautiful cards and other things out of this. So let's go back. We're going to burnish the lines. You have to make a mistake on at least one, right? That's why they give you so many. Silly me. Now I'm trying to hurry and I'm going to make more mistakes. I usually plan on keeping you for at least half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. So, okay, so I glued it here and I shouldn't have. I needed to burnish these folds also so it would fold. And I know this one has to go this way. Yeah, see? There's also a video on, if you go to Pumpkin How To, it also shows you the current and any past kits on how to put them together. Sometimes I'm more of a video girl than a reading the directions girl. But, do you see, that was the part I missed last time. All right, so we're caught up to kind of where we were. They said to put this on. I still like this side better. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna kind of push that down a little bit. Make sure it's sticking. Poke the little tool under there, peel it off. All right, we're on a roll now. And then bring that up. There we go. Okay, cool. Hi, Sherry, you're not late. You are right on time. All right, I'm going to stick a piece of an adhesive dot there just because I want those closed. I'm just sticking one in there because I don't want these open on the ends. I don't know what these are for, but I have plenty of adhesive if I run out of these. So I'm just peeling off the little dot. That's what these adhesive dots, these little glue dots were. And then it closes up my end too. See? That end versus kind of just all over the place end. So the next thing we get to do is decorate the box. We are not, I don't have anything right now to fill them, but you could fill these with a couple dollars or some candy or something cool like that. All right, there we go. So we have our box. Now we can, let's see here. We'll make a Halloween one. We're going to use, we'll use one of these. Maybe not. These might go with the other side better. Like a witch's hat. Why not? Make a witch's hat. There we go. And we'll use one of these. Oh, I can't believe how many pieces they gave us this month. One of these. And what else? Looks like that's all we need for now. Oh, a little piece of lace. We'll use a piece of, this is Cajun Craze. So if we add this on here, maybe we want, what was that other color lace we had? Oh, I don't want black. Oh, I'm trying to decide. Let's see here. Oh, they did use. Okay. Oh, we'll use the bumblebee. Sometimes I make one on my own and then I go off on my tangents. All right, so there's the box. And we're going to open the Cajun Craze. Some people just like to take the box all the way out, the lid all the way off. I do not. I like to hinge it. So I just cut one side and leave the other side still attached. I just take a pair of my snips or scissors. These are Stampin' Up! Snips. They are wonderful. I love them. I love them. Anyway, I just cut one end. And now it's going to be difficult. And it's not going to go quick just because. And they are perforated, but the perforations don't line up exactly with. And there you go. So then my lid stays attached. So, good morning, Sandra. Sherry, this is this month's paper pumpkin kit. So, I can see comments. I'm so excited. I can see comments this time. Last time I got all done and I didn't think anyone was commenting, and Jaxie had commented up a storm and I did not get to answer her. So I am going to go with Have a Happy Halloween. You just peel off this top layer off the stamps and put it on an acrylic block. This is the kind of block that comes with the paper pumpkin kits. Now, you can either take the stamp to the ink pad. With these little guys though, so I can keep the flap out of the way, I like to take the pad to the stamp. Then I can kind of see. And it's just tap, tap, tap. I do need a piece of scrap paper because sometimes these photopolymer, the see-through ones, there's a little bit of a film on them and you need to kind of clean them up and stamp them up a little bit. So, yeah, we're going to kind of just drag it across. I just like to drag it across the paper a little bit. You can also take an eraser to it or whatever, but I just kind of ink it up and then kind of just drag it across a piece of scratch paper, and it kind of gets the gummy film from being made. And there we go. I think it's going to look better already. I'm going to do another test so you can see the difference. Can you see the difference? How this has got gaps in the letters and all that, and this is a much cleaner stamp. Much cleaner image. So I am using the paper piercing mat. It is not in the catalog. However, it is on the website. They decided to discontinue it, and then I think too many people protested and they brought it back. For the photopolymer stamps, it helps you get a much crisper image because there's no give in this. Where on our red rubber stamps, there's the foam back. So the foam just helps. So we're going to line this up on our little, and just, you don't have to give it CPR or anything. Just give it some firm pressure. And there we have it. I'm going to set that aside. So there we go. Have a happy Halloween. All right. We need some more adhesive. What did I do with the rest of it? I get myself all ready for these things, and then I get started and stuff starts flying in every direction. I don't know. So we're going to layer this up a little bit. We're going to use a dimensional. These are our foam adhesive dots. And we're going to put that there. And we will put this on that. I'm going to put this down here. There we go. All right. I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal just because I want it to go a little faster. So I want to show you those other cracker boxes that anybody can make. You don't have to have a kit. You just have to have paper. All right. So there's I Have a Happy Halloween. And We can put a little pumpkin. We'll put a little pumpkin on there. Trying to find the adhesive that's right in front of my nose. This isn't the adhesive that I usually work with. This is only like the adhesive that comes with the kits. So I'm used to the other adhesive, so this kind of slows me down a little bit. Let's see here. Put a little pumpkin up here. And what else? Should we give it a whoop-de-doo? We'll give it a little more green whoop-de-doo. I don't know what else to call these little swirly celebration things. And we're just going to put one of those on. Good morning, Deb. Oh, this is awesome. I love having people craft with me. Like I said, I did this weekend with my cousins, and oh, we had fun. I'm going to tuck this back here so it shows out both sides, maybe not. There we go. We'll put it there. All right, we need something right down there. What should we put? I don't have any littler pumpkins. Put a little flower. Oh, let's see here. Put a little green leaf. Or a little, yeah. I'm one of those people that need to see green in 3 places. I know, I'm weird. Not just green, the design elements. You can also pick them off with your fingers if you want, or whatever. And they do, you can bend these and they come off more easily. So, there we go. Yeah, all the fun stuff. So, I'm just going to throw that in there, kind of add a little oomph to it. And I am going to use another dimensional. And maybe another one. I've got a lot of these. Or you can also cut them in half. They work really well that way. Then we're going to take the little box. And where's the bottom? Okay, we're gonna make that the bottom. So then we're gonna mount this way on this one. I would have extras of these, Sherry, and possibly if you needed a few. So there we go. And then you take the string, the twine, and it tells you usually how much twine you need. It says fill them. Okay. And then 12 inches of twine. They give us a little ruler at the bottom here. I usually have one on the bottom of my other paper, but this is my presentation mat. So I have to find the end of it. So 9 and then 3 more. And then I need another one. There you have it, 12 inches of twine. So this is how you would assemble the paper pumpkin kit this month. This has got, it's got all the parts and pieces for 20 of these and then more. You have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get these, even the refills. If they come out with refills, you have to be a subscriber. But like I said, in a moment, I'm going to show you how to do them even without a subscription. Mine, however, are not going to be pentagons. Mine are going to be squares on the end, but that's all right. I've never made a pentagon one until today. So you fill them up and then you tie off the ends. Oh, gee, thanks, Sandra. 9 plus 3, I can handle that one. That's one of those facts I drilled into my second graders' heads for many, many years. Haha. All right, so there you go. There is one of the cracker boxes that you can make with this month's paper pumpkin kit. So if you were dazzled by my math skills earlier, Sandra, wait till you see the next thing we're going to do. So we're going to make some cracker boxes. I'm probably not going to decorate them. I just want to show you how to make them. So I'm going to put this away a little bit. I am going to move this aside. This is my contact if you want to get a hold of me for anything. Crafting with me at .stampinup.net, or actually craftingwithme@gmail.com would also get you there, or get a hold of me. But I'm going to get out my Simply Score tool. Now, this is still available through Stampin' Up. And it comes with a stylus. And mine has been used and abused for many years, so it's not as pretty as it used to be. But anyway, oh, you know what? I kind of jumped the gun. I'm going to set that aside for a second. We are going to use, let me show you. Okay. Like I told you, I had everything set out, and then, yeah, I start crafting and stuff starts flying in every direction. I can't find my catalog right now, so I have to get a spare out. So in the back of the holiday catalog, you can see all our papers. And today I'm going to show you some of the Brightly Gleaming. Nope, that's not it. It's the Feels Like Frost. It's this one on page 42. And then I don't see the other one I'm going to show you, but I know it's in here. So if you need the paper, the Feels Like Frost is on page 42 in your catalog, or it would be online. So the Feels Like Frost, it's gorgeous paper. And then the other one is a refill pack from this kit, the Most Wonderful Time product medley. So you would get all the paper pieces. I got this one last year. It's a returning favorite. And even though I kind of like the stamps, I really, really, really liked the paper. So the paper is what tipped me over and had me get it. But they didn't have the refill kit last time, so I did the whole kit. But now the paper is gorgeous. So those are the papers we're going to use today. All right, I'm going to set that aside. I know I'll find what I need later. Oh, I know those little sticky dots. I don't use those very often. And yes, I'm blessed with dexterity still. Someday, hopefully the arthritis will never find me, but it found my mom, so chances are good I might end up with it someday. Oh, look at that. I just found my catalog. Wouldn't you know? All right, it was under all my paper pumpkin pieces. I'll have a tornado here afterwards. So we're going to use a piece of the Feels Like Frost paper. Excuse my paper rattling for a minute. It is absolutely gorgeous paper. It's got silver foils on the back, and then on the front it's got different winter scenes, and they are so pretty. So pretty. So it's 6x6 paper, and I think I am going to let's see here. I need to find one that I don't love as much as I love the others. I don't know. I don't know if I'd use purple. We'll go with the purple one. I know. We're going to use the silver side. So we need a piece of paper that is 6 by 5.5. And I'm going to have, it's not going to matter which way it's going. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim off a 1/2 inch. This is 6 by 6 paper. So there we go. And then, oh, if I lost my notes on this one, we are really in trouble. No, here it is. My measurements, because there's a lot. So with the 6-inch side at the top of the Simply Score tool, you can score on the paper cutter also, but I like to be able to, if I'm doing multiples, I like to just be able to put it on here. So, like I said, with the 6 by 6, with the 6-inch at the top, we're going to score it at 3/4 and 1 1/4 and 1 3/4. This is going to make a different size one, and you can adjust these measurements however you want to. Use a bigger piece of paper if you need a bigger cracker box. If you go to Pinterest, there are tons of different measurements out there. 3 3/4. I better stop talking while I'm doing this or I'm never going to get it right. There we go. So that was with the 6-inch side at the top. I did it at 3/4, 1 1/4, and 1 3/4, and then I turned the paper and did it the same way just because that was the way my brain was working today. And then with the 5 1/2 inch at the top, you score it at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and 5 inches. All right, I hope this is a side we're gonna make pretty. All right, I'm gonna set this aside. Like I said, you do get those. That board is available, and if you get one, it will not look as ratted and abused as mine. So now we have the basic box laid out. Like I said, this one's going to be square. It's not going to be the fancy hexagon from earlier. We'll bring my paper back. So we're going to burnish the edges. The next part, the punching part, was made more difficult because Stampin' Up! Retired their envelope punch board. So I know you can use I've seen people use the ornament punches that are in the holiday catalog, but I don't happen to own those. So I had to figure out which current product that I owned would work. So that's what I did last evening, is try to figure out. This paper is a little delicate, so it's thick, but it's not as thick as cardstock, but it's much thicker than typing paper or even this. So I've got them all burnished, and you can kind of see them a little better now. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to fold it back, and then I'm going to use the Storytime punch. It's got just enough on this end that I can get in there. I didn't think it mattered until I did one last night, and it matters. So I'm going to punch so that the punch hits here to here and have it centered there. So I'm going to slide it in and just punch. Makes these cute little ornament looking things. But it's okay if it goes out a little bit, but it definitely can't go under. So I need to do those on all the spots. Oh. And I have to put it in the punch the correct way. And then we go to the next one. And like I said, if you don't have this punch, you could probably find a different one that would work. You just have to have something that will span whatever size this is. I'm going to do all the ones down here because I have to use one side of the punch for this. And then I have to use the other side of the punch for that one. Or I have to figure it out. Yeah. And even on the end one, I'm assuming you probably could just use scissors to cut these little notches out somehow consistently. But where's the fun in that? You need a punch. All right, and then you do have to punch the end one also. So there's that end, and now I'm going to do the same on finish the other side. I need a punch here. And here. Last year I made a ton of these, and I put Hershey Nuggets. I'm like the Hershey Nugget lady. I make so many things with Hershey Nuggets, and I sold them at my vendor shows. And I sold out of these. I have some of the other things I had done. I have a few of those left for this year. I took the chocolate out, fed them to my kids and my husband, and then, but I kept the wrappers, so I know I just have to refill them. Okay, so this one I'm just going to use a little piece of tear and tape. I could use the Stampin' Seal Plus, but this is out, and so that's what I'm going to use. So, like I said, it's just tear and tape. I'm going to line it up here, just like we did on the other one. And I'm going to give it a little at the ends also, just like I did on the paper pumpkin one. And this, you just pull off the paper. They're like the other strips, but I'm going to burnish it on there a little bit better so that the adhesive wants to stay there. And then I'm going to peel those off. At the end of my lives, I usually have paper everywhere. Little adhesive tabs. Oh, see you later, Sandra. Thanks for coming and watching with me. There. Okay. So now we have a box, and you saw how the rest of this goes. We're going to punch those in. I like these because I can kind of store them, kind of pop themselves in together. But then we can take a ribbon, and I did bring out some ribbon. You know me, I love that. Let's keep this soft, and this has got some, I think it was 12 inches, whatever. We're just going to go with the chunk, and then we'll go with another chunk, and we'll just hope that it's the right size. I like this ribbon. It's very light. You can also dye it whatever color you want using either the blends, the alcohol markers, or regular ink. I like the blends because the blends dry faster because they're alcohol, not water. All right, so then you just tie a little knot and make a little bow. There we have it. There, little bow. I went with the circles because I thought maybe it matched the little dots on here. Oh. So, do I need to make another one the same way, or should we just call it good? Oh yes, and they're really fast, Sherry. They are really great gifts for any season. I'm making some for a cousin. She's gonna pop a little treat in for her grandkids for her for the holiday, for Halloween. All right, that bow would need some love, but there you go. There's that one. This is the one from the Halloween one. And I don't know, should I make another one out of that other paper, or should we call it? Maybe we'll call it a day. But let me show you that other paper. It's gorgeous. Look at all the, maybe we will make one more. It is so pretty. Oh, the trees are upside down. So pretty. I love the glitter paper, the foil papers, the elk. Oh, they're probably not elk. They were probably reindeer. Sorry, my mistake. My husband, don't tell my husband I just said that. So yeah, we could, oh, we'll do one more. If you need to go, I understand, but I'll make one more just in case, just to show you how to do it again. And we'll be fast now because we know it works well. So again, you cut a 1/2 inch off the 6x6 paper. I'm going to do it quicker so you can see how fast they are once you get going. And then you score on the 6-inch side at 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, and then I flip it around because I don't want to figure out those measurements right now when I'm live. 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 3/4. Flip it to the 5 1/2 side and do 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and 5. If I'm doing a whole bunch of these, then I do all my scoring at the same time, and then I get those measurements just ingrained in my brain. All right, and then you burnish them. And it doesn't really matter with Stampin' Up! Paper which way you go, because you won't crack the fibers. We have fibers that run all the directions. Some paper, if you fold it one way or another, it kind of cracks and breaks, but Stampin' Up! Papers don't do that. Have a good day, Sherry. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Put my paper down so it's less noisy. And there we go. Now we're going to take and do the punching. This one's a little harder to see, but that's okay. You just want to line it up so you're hitting that top fold and that bottom fold. You could put a little mark on there with the pencil if you needed to. I'm just trying to show you how fast you can actually do these. I don't want you to think they always take a long time, because they don't. Anybody have any big plans for the weekend? I don't. Well, actually I do. Kind of. Our son is moving home. And he will probably be bringing some loads this weekend. They're going to live in a house near us and help farm. So I have a feeling that will take up some of our time, is seeing the kids. They all are coming home next weekend. Well, they all will be home. The twins will be home. So there we go. So all the punching's done on that. Then you take your tear and tape or whatever you're choosing to use. And I purposely did it a little larger. Oh, I'm purposely doing it on the wrong side. I do it on the little side. Up by the fold. Tear off the extra. Add it to the end. That's why I love the tear and tape, is because I can just get it where I need it, tear off the extra. I'm going to burnish that down. So how much time did this take? Is anybody timing me? I sent out a newsletter yesterday. If you're not on my newsletter list, let me know and I can send you the information on how to get started with it. I had some information about a class that I'm doing. There we go. And then you tie it off with a ribbon. And then you can decorate it however you want. I don't know what ribbon I'll use. I might just use this. I love this stuff. This is the stuff I've used several times to color. So we'll do about that. It's got to be about 12. and tie it off the end. Like I said, these are squares, the other ones are rectangles. I do not have any current Halloween paper, that's why I had to jump to Christmas. All right, there's one. Here's the other end. Of course, you have to fill that in, so that would take a little bit of time to get, you know, the perfect little treat in there. And here we go. There you have it. Treat box number 2. Actually 3. So we did 2 holiday ones, 2 Christmas ones, and 1 Halloween one. And these are pentagon, these are hexagons. Or not hexagons. This is a pentagon, this is a square. Whew, boy. Got a little crazy there for a second. Anyway, that is my live for today. Thank you very much for stopping in. Please be sure to comment. You can share this with your friends. I think I am going to do a drawing this week of everyone who has liked, shared, or commented on my video before, well, let's say Sunday night. And then I'll do a little bit of a drawing and send you a little perk, a little prize. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you next week. Same time next week, every Friday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to switch here shortly to Mountain Standard Time, but anyway, it's Mountain Time. Montana time. Stampin' Up time. So have a great weekend. Yeah, if you are interested in a class by mail, check out my Facebook page. Have a good night. Have a good night. It's not even night. Have a good afternoon. Bye.